Hi, I'm Ramgopal from presentationprocess.com. In this video, you will learn how to create an animated PowerPoint infographic slide design in Office 365. The beautiful animated PowerPoint infographic slide design you will learn to create today looks like this. As you can see here, this is the background. On a click, I introduce the first point. As you can see here, there is an icon and the associated text here. And then on the next click, I have the next information, the next one, and the next one. These kind of infographics have a way of grabbing and holding the audience's attention, and I will show you how to create this beautiful infographic from scratch. Now, the key to creating such a beautiful infographic is to create one prototype. What I mean by a prototype is create one of these units, complete with animation, and then you make copies of them and then arrange like this. That way you would be able to save a lot of time and still get a very professional look and feel. Now let me show you how to create the prototype for this unit here. Here I am on a new slide. The first thing I'm going to do is to go to the Home tab in PowerPoint ribbon, then go to Auto Shapes menu. Under block arrows, I'm going to pick up this one called as arrow chevron. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to draw a chevron like this. I'm going to hold this yellow handle and move it to the side so that I have the width of this stem broadened. Now I'm going to cut this in two halves. So let me go to Auto Shapes menu, pick up the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle so that the top edge of the rectangle corresponds with the center line of the chevron shape. Now with this done, I'm going to select this and select this. I'm going to go to Format, Merge Shapes and say Fragment. Now I'm going to remove unnecessary portions. I'm going to select this and delete. I'm going to select both these elements, say Shape Outline, No Outline. And I'm going to select for the top one, the shape fill as something light like this one. So this is orange accent 2 lighter 40%. And then for the bottom one, I'm going to take a darker hue of the same one. Now we've got the chevron shape in place. Now I'm going to draw a rectangle in the background. So let me go to Auto Shapes menu once again, pick up the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle in such a way that the left edge of the rectangle corresponds with the left corners of this chevron shape. So I'm going to right click and send to back. And for this, I'm going to give shape fill the darkest hue of the orange. If you remember, this one is the first shape, this is the second shape, and this is the third shape. So we've got three shades of orange color here. And now we are going to draw a small rectangle that will come out of this shape. So let us go to Auto Shapes menu, pick up the rectangle tool and then decide the size of this rectangle. Make sure that the size of the rectangle is smaller than the width of the chevron. Now this looks appropriate and maybe somewhere till this is the length that I would like. And then I'm going to have this in a different color. Maybe in this case, I want to have it in this white background 1 darker 5% color. And I'm going to remove the outline. I'm going to write my text here. So let me go to Auto Shapes menu, pick up the text box tool and then write some text. The text can be as simple as you can replace this sample text with your own text. And I'm going to place this on top of the rectangle that I drew just now. And I'm going to increase the size of this to around 20 or even 24. And if you want, you can add a bit more text. Maybe I can write that down, a bit more text here. So now we've got our text in place. Now I'm going to select the text box and this rectangle and I'm going to press Ctrl G to group them. Now the way I'm going to arrange this is like these two shapes are going to be in the front. By right clicking and clicking on the option of bring to front, you would be able to have these in the front. Now I'm going to add a relevant logo to illustrate the point here. So let me go to Insert And here in Office 365, you get the option to pick up some icons here. So go to icons and choose an icon that is appropriate. In this case, I'm just going to pick up any icon that I see here. I'm sure that you will choose the right kind of icon to add meaning to whatever that you are trying to illustrate here. Now I'm going to resize this while holding the shift button. I'm going to click and drag from the corner so that the size of the icon is appropriate. And then I'm going to adjust it in such a way that the icon sits right on top of this particular shape here. Now I'm going to have this icon in the color of the bottom shape here. So let us go to graphics fill and choose the second orange that we chose, which is exactly the same as the orange that we chose for this one. And I'm going to select this and this shape and press Ctrl G. So that's it. So now you have a prototype ready as far as the shape goes. We have these two parts of chevron, and then one of it has the icon here, and right at the background is this rectangular shape, and slightly in front of that is this white card which has the text. So these are the various shapes that are involved. Now let us see how to animate these elements. First, I'm going to select this shape and then hold the shift button down and select this shape and go to animations and open the animation pane so you can see what I'm doing here. And for both these shapes, I'm going to choose wipe animation. For the top one, the default wiping direction, which is from bottom, is okay. For the bottom one, I'm going to have the direction of wipe from top. And both of them have to be at 0.25 seconds duration. So that is the duration of the animation. And then after these two animations happen, we are going to have the background fade in. So I'm going to select the background and choose fade animation. And this is going to happen after previous. And while this is happening, we need to have this one peeking out. So I have selected this group which has the text box and the rectangle. And let me go to the animations option, go to more entrance effects and say peek in animation, which is under basic, and say OK. And the direction of the peek in is from right. So that is how it is. And this is going to happen with previous. So you have 4 animation events. The first one wipes like this, and the second one wipes like this at the same time. And both of them have a duration of 0.25 seconds. And then the background appears, and then this card peeks out. Now this is one prototype, and let us see how all these things play by going to slideshow and see how the animation plays. So this is the first prototype ready. Now all that is required for us to do is to make multiple copies of this prototype. So I'm going to select this and place this here. So that is my first prototype. And then I'm going to hold the control button down as I click and drag this to its new location. So I have a copy ready. As you can see here, all the animations associated with the previous one are exactly in place. I'm going to hold the control button down as I make another copy and place it down here. If you want to adjust everything, you can select everything and then move it around so that you are comfortable with the way they are right now. And once it is done, I'm going to select the first one and I'm going to move this here, and I'm going to have this in the reverse direction. Now when I group this, you know that the animation is not going to stay, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to do the animation once again. So I'm going to select these elements, group, and then let me go to arrange, rotate, and say flip horizontal, and I'm going to place this here. And I'm going to move all these slightly to the center. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm going to ungroup this. So group and say ungroup. And let us do the animation that we did for these. So I'm going to select this and go to animation and say wipe animation, 0.25 seconds. This one wipes up and this one wipes down from top. And then we have the background fading in after that. So after previous, and while that is happening, this one peeks out. So let us go to the entrance animation, more entrance effects, peek in, say OK, and from left. So that is how it goes, and this happens with previous. So now we have this available, and I'm going to select this and then hold the shift button down as I make a copy of this and place it right under the previous one. Yeah, that looks good. Now we have 5 sets of animation very clearly marked here. The order is not really appropriate. First, this set animates, so that is fine. Next, I want this set to animate, so I'm going to have number 4 selected. So I have selected this and then held the shift button down as I clicked on the last animation in that particular group, and then I'm going to move this as the second position. Then this animation happens, and then I want this to happen. So I'm going to select all these elements, and then I'm going to click and drag so that they form part of the 4th set of animations, and then this is the 5th animation. Perfect. Now let us go to the slideshow mode. First animation, second animation, third, 4th, and 5th. Now all that is left for us to do is to choose different colors for each of these sets. So I'm going to take this, and the way in which that I'm going to color this is exactly as I showed you earlier. I'm going to go to Shape Fill and choose a lighter hue, and then the next darker hue for this, and the same thing goes for the icon as well. And then the background, I'm going to have the darkest hue, and the rest is the same. Now I'm going to continue for the remaining ones as well very quickly so that we finish this particular graphic. Now the graphic is ready. You need to make some small adjustments, like making sure that this text is slightly out so that it's more visible, and then you need to ensure that these icons are replaced with relevant icons that match the material that is written here. So all those things I expect you to do, and if you do, your final result will really look captivating like this one, and your audience will have no other option than to stay glued to your slides. So how do you like this simple animated infographic design? If you liked, then you will really like our Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery program. It is arguably the most comprehensive and creative PowerPoint training program online. Inside this program, there is an entire section dedicated to slide design, where you will learn some insider tricks to make your slides look professional. You will learn a whole bunch of hacks that can save you a whole lot of time while giving a professional impression for your PowerPoint slide deck. If you're someone who uses PowerPoint as part of your work, then Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery program is a must-learn program for you. I will leave a link to this program in the description box below this video, so you can click on the link and learn more about this program. If you want to get a taste of Ramgopal's PowerPoint Mastery program, then I highly recommend you sign up for our email course called 16 Snackable PowerPoint Tricks. It is a free email course with 16 super short emails. With each email, you will get a 30-second hack which you can learn and implement in 30 seconds flat. These hacks will help you make better slides for your next presentation. You will be able to join this free course by clicking on the link here. So please click on the link, join the 16 Snackable PowerPoint Tricks, and I'll see you inside.